And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good Thursday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, the Monroe Police Department has made strides in decreasing the amount of murders the city sees each year. And even though the job is far from finished, Chief Zorin shared some of the tactics with NBC 10's Shaw Pryor that have made them successful.
When I got here in 2020, November 1 of 2020, we had 22 murders that year. And then in succession, we had 22, 20, 16, 18, and then last year we had 8. Obviously, we're not taking a victory lap. Any loss of life is tragic, but it's considerably down from where we started. And then this year we're holding at 5, more than halfway through the year.
And part of what helps those numbers continuously decrease is focusing on the violent criminals.
So what we did is focus on violent, repeat criminal offenders, gang members. When I got here, we'd have a shooting and it might be 3 people shot, might be 4 people shot. Now we're seeing 1. So we're taking the criminal gang element out of it. I want everybody in the city of Monroe and surrounding areas to know that if you shoot a gun at another person, we're moving you to the top of the food chain. We're going to make sure you go to jail and hopefully stay in jail for a long time.
But the change doesn't start after a crime is committed. It starts with making impressions on kids while they're still young.
You got to get to the youth before they're 13, 14, 15 years old. You've got to. There's a plague in this country of young children shooting other young children. That's just the way it is, and we're in the midst of it. It's everywhere. So we need to get to them 8, 9, 10 years old.
And Chief Zorin credits their success to identifying their strategy early.
Being able to realize what the problem was, violent criminal offenders, go in the right direction, implement the plan and get them off the streets and get them prosecuted significantly. That's starting to reap its benefits, and you see the murder rate drop. Once we get there, which is kind of where we are now, but we've still got some time to go in this year, then we're going to build on that. And then we're going to continue to make Monroe a safer and safer place.
Well, big changes are coming to Louisiana's roadways. Earlier this summer, Governor Landry signed House Bill 519 into law. It bans the use of a cell phone while driving. As a result, drivers can only use their cell phones if they're using Bluetooth, GPS, or taking a call. A violation of the law in a school zone comes with a $250 fine and community service. Violations outside of school zones will be fined $100 with community service. The law has a grace period from now until January the 1st, in which officers will only give a warning to those who are caught violating this new law. The new law went into effect as of August 1st of this year.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Keep an umbrella handy for this afternoon as we are expecting more shower thunderstorms to continue to remain a bit unsettled. We could see some heavy downpours, possibly some frequent lightning, and maybe even some gusty winds with a couple of these thunderstorms that develop from 3 o'clock onward into the late evening hours. Now, around sunset, a lot of these thunderstorms kind of start to weaken by midnight. Most of them are mostly out of here, but we'll still see some lingering clouds. And then through tomorrow, will be partly cloudy and still expect a chance for more pop-up showers and thunderstorms, possibly more scattered north I-20 corridor and areas of southeast Arkansas. Temperatures will still be allowed to push mid-90s with the heat index as high as 105 because dew points will remain in the lower 70s. It's still going to be quite humid, so we're expecting the heat index to be on the climb though, so still be careful in regards to heat safety for at least this week. Then tonight we're going to fall to around 75 for our low, staying partly cloudy. Then tomorrow will be mid-90s. Temperatures won't be changing much, but as we go into next week, that's when we're going to really start to feel the change as our temperatures start pushing well into the mid-upper 90s. So definitely expect the return of excessive heat. We hit around 98, 99. Heat index values at that point will no doubt be pushing at 110 and possibly just over that. Now, we still see a few patchy thunderstorms that will linger, especially for parts of Sunday and Tuesday, and even maybe next Thursday as well, but not doing a whole lot as far as providing any relief from the excessive heat we'll see as early as Sunday and Monday.
Well, that will do it for this Thursday. Midday Update, NBC News Daily will continue now. Be safe out there. Check on your pets and neighbors. Be safe. God bless.